Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Colin Murray. I'm the Executive Director with Dane Buy Local. We're glad you're able to join us this afternoon as we talk about Shop Indie Local and also Small Business Saturday. So first of all, I'll talk a little bit about Shop Indie Local. This is a national campaign that's put together by the various buy local groups from around the country. There are approximately 100 buy local groups similar to Dane Buy Local in major cities all across the country. And we collaborate on programs such as Shop Indie Local, which is really an umbrella of a number of different programs and events that take place during the holiday season. So of course, Small Business Saturday being the big one there, but it's really a reminder of the importance of shopping local and supporting our local businesses in the community during a very important time of the year, the holiday season, November, December. And retail, of course, is what is leading that push as far as the holiday season is concerned. And so the National Retail Federation puts out a prediction each year as far as what they're expecting with sales at the national level for retailers. And this year they predict that during the months of November and December, that sales will grow 8.5% or more, which is very impressive and is an increase over last year. Last year, it was an increase of 8.2%. So if that number holds, it'll actually set a new record as far as sales increases during the holiday season. And that will bring total retail sales to somewhere above $843 billion with a B here in the United States. Again, compared to last year, that number was $777 billion on record. And of course, online sales are important as well. And the Retail Federation does track that as well. They predict an increase of 11% for online sales this year. And as you'll recall, last year, because of the pandemic, retail sales online really jumped, but they're expecting it to increase again this year, bringing the total sales online to $218 billion. So you see that brick and mortar locations are still leading the way when it comes to sales, and they're still holding strong there. And in some cases, are expected to rebound this year over what took place last year with the pandemic. But Small Business Saturday is the event that everyone's familiar with, a very popular program, been going for 12 years. And that's one of the programs that we like to highlight in our efforts here for Shop Indie Local. And Shop Indie Local is something that is presented here with the Bank of Sun Prairie. We appreciate their support in helping us put this out there to the community and showing the importance of shopping local. So Small Business Saturday this year will be on November 27th, this coming Saturday. And it's dedicated to supporting the independent businesses that make our community unique and make us different than anywhere else in the country, and really supports the local economy. So they go hand in hand with each other. Now, Small Business Saturday has done a lot of research to see what kind of results they're bringing as far as their efforts are concerned. And they found some interesting information there. One was that U.S. shoppers on Small Business Saturday spent somewhere in the range of $19.8 billion during 2020, during a pandemic. And that was up from the previous year. 97% of the shoppers recognized that their impact made a difference with small businesses that they were supporting. And 85% of them said they encouraged their family and friends to do so, to get that word out there. So it was very helpful in that regard as far as small businesses were concerned. 56% of those small business shoppers reported also shopping online, again, being a big year last year with the pandemic. So the program has really been very successful. It's something that's widely known, recognized here in the United States, and is something that we participate in with Dane Buy Local, with all of our local businesses as well. So small businesses are working together to show their strength. It's an opportunity to show how they are distinctively different from any other sort of big box stores that are out there. And it's more than just retail. It's also restaurants like we have here, Sal's, grocery stores, hotels, greeting cards, flowers, the list goes on and on. We have many local options for all of these categories to support these local businesses. And small businesses account for 61.8% of all new jobs in the United States. So it's a force that really supports that local economy. And that's what it's all about. But let's hear from some of our other speakers today. Again, our presenting speaker is the Bank of Sun Prairie. And John, would you like to say a few words?
Bank of Sun Prairie is proud to be the presenting sponsor for Dane by Local Shop Indie, Shop Local for the second year. This time, as we emerge from the pandemic and look forward to the promise of a brighter future. Bank of Sun Prairie hails as one of the oldest independent and local financial institutions in Dane County. We've weathered the storms and we've been there for our customers and our communities throughout. It remains extremely important to support local and independent businesses in our communities. They're the lifeblood of our communities, and we've seen so many disappear over the last 21 months. A special thanks goes to the Sun Prairie Chamber of Commerce, the Sun Prairie Business Improvement District, the BID, Dane by Local, and the local 30 businesses that are partnering with this event. And I'd like to do a special call out to Patrick and Salvatore's. Congratulations on 10 years in business. He's a Dane by Local member, Sun Prairie Chamber of Commerce member, BID member, and a great partner within our community. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
And next we'll hear from County Executive Joe Parisi.
Thank you, Colin. I'd like to address my remarks in the context of the pandemic in the past couple of years. One of the things that the pandemic did was give us all an appreciation for some things we may have taken for granted. Our family, our friends, our neighbors, and the experiences we share with them. Many of those experiences occur in places like we're in today, in Salvatore's Pizza Parlor. You come with your friends and your family for a pizza, you run into your neighbors, you meet other members of your community, and you realize what really matters. And it's those relationships with people. And our small businesses are such a big part of what brings our community together and gives our various communities the uniqueness that they identify with and through which we identify them. Be it a restaurant, a retail shop, various services that people provide, our businesses bring us together. And our local businesses were hit hard during the pandemic. And part of that has helped us realize how important they are to the fabric of our community. And that's why it's also important that this season, this holiday season and beyond, we remember our small businesses. We remember the importance that they play in the fabric of our community and in our everyday lives. And we come down to our restaurants and have a sandwich. We go to our local retailers. We remember our service providers, our local bank, our CPA, our massage therapist, whatever it may be, the various independent providers are such an important part of the quality of life we enjoy. So I'm really honored and happy to be here today to be able to remind and encourage people to visit your local independent businesses. And I want to mention one other thing. I want to thank Colin and the staff at Dane by Local for their partnership through this pandemic. It was because of that partnership and their infrastructure and their relationship with our small business community that we were together able to distribute tens of millions of dollars to local businesses throughout this community, and keep many of those businesses, help keep them afloat so that they could survive and be in the place they are today, where they can be part of the recovery and continue to be part of the fabric of our community. So Colin, thank you so much, and thank your team, because when a community comes together and we watch out for one another, we're all going to have someone watching out for us, and we all benefit. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Next, we'll hear from Mayor Esser, Mayor of Sun Prairie.
Well, thank you, Colin. So in being the mayor of a community like this, you recognize that you're not responsible for Buy Local or Buy Small Business Saturday. Those are programs that are coming from outside of our city. But the city is important in these, and it's important to us to remember, us in the city, that what our small businesses offer us is service. They're the people that are there, and when we have a problem, we have somebody we can talk to. And that is something that nobody else can match. And that's the value that comes in this. So it's important that we periodically have an opportunity like this where we take time to recognize that and salute it, and do a day like Small Business Saturday where we intentionally take a day and salute that. So for me, as the mayor, it is a privilege to be here today with people that represent a broader view of this issue and of this county. And I'm pleased that I'm here speaking for the businesses in Sun Prairie. It is a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have Patrick with us. He bought this building, came into this building when it was pretty down and out, and he made something out of it. That's a key. That's a key to what happens in our community, the resilience and the investment in there. So thank you. Thank you all for being part of this today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And our host is Patrick from Salvatore's Pizza Pie. Would you like to say a few words, Sal? Or Patrick?
Hi, my name is Patrick, owner and founder of Salvatore's Tomato Pies. And I'm really proud to be here today with a lot of my colleagues in the small business community of Sun Prairie and beyond. It's a pleasure to have an organization like Dane by Local, the Sun Prairie Chamber of Commerce, and I'm part of the Business Improvement District I sit on the board of directors for the Business Improvement District of Sun Prairie as well, the Downtown Business Improvement District. So it really demonstrates that small business is the cornerstone of America and our economy to a large degree. And we're talking. Other speakers have spoken about the relationships that exist with the business community and what the local business community brings to communities like Sun Prairie. Years ago, a couple years ago, when we experienced a pretty significant tragedy in the city, many of my colleagues in the business community stepped up and worked really hard towards recovery efforts, and it was just an incredible experience to be part of that. And I just feel that we're set in a particular position to kind of drive the future of our economy and take care of our employees. And I think that we're seeing wages increase, we're seeing benefits added and more easily obtained in the small business community, and I think that's a positive. So people can work in small businesses and actually have it be a career. There's other organizations out there that are working really hard to make that happen. And again, I'm proud to be part of the business community. I'm really proud to be standing here today with everyone in this room. And I really hope that the citizens of Dane County come out and support small business on Small Business Saturday, because we are the folks that keep money local and keep our local economies thriving. And thank you.
Very good. Thank you. And next we'll hear from Dave from Little John's, and one event that they're going to be doing during the days following Small Business Saturday with Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, so I own Liliana's, but I also am the executive director and founder for Little John's. And just like with Small Business Saturday, trying to keep our dollars locally, I would ask the same of people who are looking on Giving Tuesday, how they're giving back in the community is also support local. There are more nonprofits in Dane County than any other county in the United States. And my ask is find one. It doesn't have to be Little John's, although that's totally great if you guys want to. But it could be anyone in Dane County to choose from. So try and do some research, find something you're passionate about, make that investment locally so that it can be around for a long time to come. And also with Small Business Saturday, really looking for how can you make that choice not to just purchase on Amazon, not just to do the easy thing. I know it takes a little bit more work to go out and support local, especially when it's cold, but it does impact, because I will tell you, I look at a lot of the faces in this room, and a lot of them are the ones that are donating to your nonprofit, to your kids' high school team. Like, the small businesses are the ones that keep our economy going in more ways than just accepting your revenue. So thank you guys so much for coming out, and thank you to all the people I see around here too supporting it. So thanks you guys.
Thank you, Dave. And next we'll hear from Marta from the Piano Gal. It's got our new location.
I have paper because I don't ramble well. So I don't know about you, but I like to start my Christmas shopping early. Every year, my family aims to purchase as many of our gifts at local businesses as possible. As a small business owner myself, it's a priority to support my fellow small businesses in Sun Prairie, as well as other small businesses in the area. Just a couple of days ago, my oldest son and I ventured out to State Street to find unique gifts for family and friends. And this past weekend, after I closed my own shop up for the day, I did a little shopping at some of my favorite businesses nearby here in Sun Prairie. It's so much more fun to go into a local shop, to pick out gifts, grab a coffee, and enjoy the experience of shopping local. My name is Marta Hansen, and I'm the owner of local music store, The Piano Gal Shop. My store has been in operation for over 8 years here in downtown Sun Prairie, and we offer lessons, piano tuning and repair, sheet music and supplies, musical instrument sales, and lots of really cool, unique music gifts. I'm also a Sun Prairie High School graduate and a graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Madison with a music degree. My shop has grown to the point where we recently moved to a larger space on Linneroo Drive. There are 7 teachers at the shop that I feel so privileged have chosen to teach at Piano Gal. A couple of those teachers also work in the shop, helping customers and keeping the shop running. And then there's my mom. She is truly the shop mom and there for all the teachers, for me, and customers and clients. My husband and 2 kids are often at the shop as well, just hanging out or helping. And this is what you get with a small family business. You get a family. You get a customer service experience that you can't be replicated in any big box store. And that's because it's authentic and sincere. And you can tell that those working in that store have poured their hearts into it. Now more than ever, it's so important to support local small businesses. Independently owned shops, restaurants, and service providers are the backbone of a community. There are people that live in your community and spend their money in your community. What do I mean by that? So let's look at an example. So say you want to purchase a Christmas gift and you are deciding between something from a local boutique or something that's cheaper from a big online retailer. When you purchase the gift from the local boutique, those dollars are directed right back into the community via property taxes, donations to local charities and schools, sponsorships for school arts and sports programs, and so much more. So we know the importance of shopping local and spending dollars at small businesses, but what are some other ways to support the local businesses you love? These days, it's so easy to spread positive word of mouth about your favorite businesses online and via social media. First, if you are a client or customer, share your experience with a positive Google, Yelp, or Facebook review. Even better, give a glowing recommendation on all of those sites. One positive review can do absolute wonders for a small business. Another way is to share posts promoting the products and services of your favorite businesses. Perhaps your favorite local restaurant is having a special and they posted that on Facebook or Instagram. Share that post, but don't just share it. Include your thoughts on why you enjoy that business and make it personal. And did you know that you can invite your friends to like other pages on Facebook? Invite your friends to like favorite local spots and help grow their reach. Finally, find out if they have a website. Many of us, myself included, the Piano Gal Shop, we have our retail products available on our websites as well. So even though we are a small business, we still sell and ship nationwide. So I can get that ukulele to your grandma in Nebraska, no problem. So with every positive review, every shared post, every purchase, and every recommendation to friends and family, you are helping the businesses in your community grow and thrive, which in turn helps your community itself grow and thrive. So I feel proud to be in Sun Prairie because I feel like we really live that. I know I do a little jig every time a parent recommends my shop for music lessons, and I smile from ear to ear every time a piano tuning client tells other piano owning friends about me. And I feel a warm glow with every customer who buys a piano or a ukulele, music books, piano books, or a cool gift like a vinyl record notebook or a rock and roll t-shirt from my store. The support means my doors stay open, which in turn means I can continue to be a thriving part of my community and be an active participant in keeping my community vibrant for hopefully years to come. So please shop local, shop small. Happy holidays.
And finally, we'll hear from Christina from the Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. I am Christina Williams. I am the Executive Director of the Sun Prairie Chamber of Commerce. And I, on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce and the members of the Chamber, it is a privilege to be partnering with a business such as Dane Buy Local to further our reach for all of our businesses beyond the city of Sun Prairie. We are very excited to be a part of Shop Indie and Shop Local and Shop Small Saturday. You know, it's because of partnerships with Dane Buy Local and other organizations that our member businesses who are very excited to be a part of it can really keep their doors open, make a difference in their community, continue to take pride in everything that they do. And we are just very excited to be at this time of year. This is a very busy time for our businesses, but they're ready. They're excited to see all of you come out. And I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you. So as I mentioned, there's a number of different activities, programs that take place during this season. Small Business Saturday, of course, is on Saturday, but there's also Artist Sunday this coming Sunday, Local Cyber Monday next Monday, and Giving Tuesday, as Dave mentioned previously. So those are some of the major events that are taking place. But at Dane Buy Local, we've put together some opportunities for businesses to, for you to support businesses as well. One of those is through the Passport program. We have printed copies of these. You can also download this off our website and participate. And it's very easy to participate. There's 147 businesses that are listed there all over the county. You spend $10 at any one of those businesses, send us a copy of the receipt at Dane Buy Local, and we'll put your name in for a drawing each week through the holiday season. So we give you a little incentive there for shopping local. We also have a retail collaboration of 12 different businesses that you can go in and receive a free gift just for walking in the door. Again, that information is on our website. We have a marketplace listing, which is a way to find out where you can shop local online. So you can take advantage of that. And we also have gift cards with Dane Buy Local that are good at over 60 locations throughout the county. So there's many opportunities to support local and do your best in supporting them. So you might question, well, who really is local? Again, if you go to our website, on the directory is a listing of over 600 businesses of who's really a local business here in Dane County. With that, we'll go to questions. Any questions from anyone? You guys are easy. All right, with that, we'll sum things up. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate your being here with us.